Come on, guys, let's make a quick and easy meatloaf today. Just a few ingredients, and we can put an awesome meal together that will make at least 3 or 4 meals if you wanted to, and you can feed your family on it. Come on, let's see how Grandma put it together. Just sit down with your cup of tea and see how we're going to make this meatloaf. Good morning to all my awesome friends and family. We're starting with a simple meatloaf recipe that my family has always loved. Now, what you want to do is start with 2 pounds of ground beef and 1 pound of sausage. Any kind of sausage you would like is fine. This gives you a total of 3 pounds of meat. After you get them in a bowl, you're going to place. Now I started with 4 eggs. I thought it wasn't enough, so I ended up using 6 eggs. And I used a total of 3 cups of oatmeal, as you can see. And then I mixed it very well. Also, as I'm doing all this, I also added lemon, pepper, and garlic salt. Now this is to your taste. And as you can see, it is in this a big bowl where it's easy to mix and stir around. Make sure that you blend it the best you can. Now, if you are liking this kind of content, please keep coming back. We always have plenty of different content on this channel, and we would love to have some new family members join. Sometimes we have cooking, sometimes we have home decor, sometimes we have fairy gardens, but we always have a lot of different content. Now you're going to place your onions in here after you've mixed everything else up, and keep mixing as you add these ingredients to make sure everything gets blended really well. I used a cup of ketchup, then I blended in. And make sure that you get it all incorporated as evenly as you can by really mixing this mixture together. You don't want to have a lot of onions and a lot of oatmeal and ketchup all in one place. You want it thoroughly mixed together. Hope you're enjoying this recipe. See, it's very simple and easy. Now, what I did wrong, I took a picture of this at my electric skillet at 300. That was really too high. I had to turn it down to 250, and then it cooked much better. I cooked 2 little meatloaf patties at a time, so I made out of those 3 pounds of meat and everything else I put a total of 4 of them. I gave 2 to my grandchildren to eat, and me and my husband kept 2, and it was great. I'm sorry I lost some of my footage, so sorry about that. I used an electric skillet to cook all my meat in. I made 4 little meatloaves, and I cooked 2 at a time in my electric fry pan. And after about 20 minutes, I flipped the meatloaf over and made sure that everything looked fine. Put some fresh ketchup on top of my meatloaf then, and also while I'm doing all this, I am cooking my potatoes at the same time in the same electric skillet. The flavor of the meat is going through those potatoes, and adding a little bit of ketchup added a lot more flavor to your potatoes. I didn't add any salt and pepper to the potatoes. I'll let people season it when they're ready to eat. The ketchup gives it plenty of salt, I thought. And I used a small serving bowl to heat up my corn in the microwave. So all I dirtied up was 1 big bowl to mix it, 1 electric skillet, 1 serving bowl, and I had dinner done. I cooked enough food for this mixture to make 4 small meatloaves, 2 for us and 2 for my grandchildren. Each one of us got to eat a couple of meals on one of the meatloaves, and were able to freeze one for the following week. So this worked out pretty good when you consider we had about 6 meals between the 2 of us out of the 4 meatloaves. I thought it worked out pretty good, and if you figure what it costs you to go out and have a dinner, this was pretty cheap. And this meatloaf is so good, so yummy, so moist. And I hope you give it a try and see what you think. My dear friends, hugs and kisses from Grandma Sandy. Let me know what you think at the end.